This is For the Love of the Song, where you will hear from the artists themselves as they share with you inspirations and stories about their music. It's all for the love of the song.
Hi, folks. This is Richard Dobson, and I want to talk about this song that I wrote. It's on my latest record, From a Distant Shore. And the song is called Windows of the Soul. One of the reasons I want to talk about this song is I spent a lot of time in Nashville trying to write commercially for a country music market. And, I know if you live in that town long enough, it'll always have a stamp on your writing habits and how you go about putting songs together. But I don't live there anymore, and these days I feel more freedom to open up. My favorite songwriters, people like Bob Dylan, Townes Van Sant, and Leonard Cohen, all write songs that suggest a lot more than they reveal. Whereas in Nashville, they just give you a simple idea and repeat it over and over again and beat you to death with it. Songs I really like better are ones that are really a little bit more mysterious. And that's kind of where Windows of the Soul comes from. The third line of the second stanza says, "Don't gaze into the mirror, it's only glass and silver." That's a line I carried around for years just looking for a place to put it, and this is where it finally ended up. And the line about turning into a flower in the next refrain, well, that's Narcissus. I don't think they ever wrote any country songs about Narcissus, but I Google checked it, and there's quite a few rock and roll songs written about it. So maybe this is a rock and roll song. I don't think so, but anyway. The second line of the next verse is lifted from Pablo Neruda, but it's a love song for all of that. I just can't tell you what it's about.
If eyes are the windows of the soul, when you look at me that way, I almost lose control. Chains can bind and hold me, no one ever told me, now I know. I know. They say it's a long road to hoe. Some were born to travel a hot and dusty road. Don't gaze into the mirror, it's only glass and silver. This I know. I know. It's an image moving backwards. If you cannot see the light, you will turn into a flower. You will fade away and die. Take my hand, together let us go. Gather firewood on the mountain, the air is growing cold. When we leave this place behind, the morning sun will find us. Yes, I know. I know. There's nothing can compare to the love light in your eyes. Like fire on the mountain, like stars that fill the sky. If eyes are the windows of the soul, when you look at me that way, I almost lose control. Chains can bind and hold me, no one ever told me, now I know. I know. Chains can bind and hold me, no one ever told me, now I know. I know.
It's all for the love of the song.
For the Love of the Song is brought to you by Outlaw Magazine, outlawmagazine.com.